This video is presented by Media Calico Comics. Please go to my Patreon page in the description below and become a patron. And now, without further ado, please enjoy the video.
You're afraid. I am not afraid. I am thinking, Crane. Thinking of all the ways you're going to fail. Imagining the bat sitting across from you. How would he counter each and every one of your moves? That's not what I'm doing. That's what you're always doing, Riddler. You wanted to play this game, Scarecrow. I did not make you play. I think I was playing a different game. It's chess. We're playing chess. Deliberation is an important, dare I say, crucial part of the game. I'm not playing chess. I'm playing you. You son of a... Well... that was predictable. Did anyone put any money down on how quickly Eddie would flip the board? No. Pity. I hate leaving easy money on the table. Ah, Miss Kyle. I see you've graced us with your presence. You're healing nicely. Wah! Now we've made a bit of a game of it. With Eddie's help, a kind of bingo board, where you place your bets on the latest fires Joker's henchmen set in the city. Firefly is doing remarkably well. I think I might hire him for a few jobs when this is done.
This is all my fault. I gave him the weapon he needed to do this. I gave him the money to fund his war, Penguin.
Don't undersell yourself, dear. You gave him the money to win his war.
Has there been any sign of him? Of Batman?
No. The bat appears to have been taken off the board.
Come on now, Bat. Pull yourself together. This city's in pain. It's calling out to you. Can't you hear it?
Master Bruce? Master Bruce, where are you?
Here, Alfred.
I trust that on some level you realize how expensive it's going to be to keep a supercomputer from rusting out in a damp cave.
Look. I want to show you something. I was rethinking the utility of the batarangs. I don't think they have to just be shuriken by another shape and name.
You're going to need more compartments in your utility belt.
The whole suit's going to be a utility belt by the time I'm done with it. I've been talking to Lucius about miniaturization. I think we may have to tell him the secret soon. He's starting to notice his handiwork on the streets. Every compartment and canister can save a life. At least one life. And it's just the beginning.
There's part of you that still thinks it's possible, even now.
Alfred?
Your brain is reaching into your memories to find the right kind of optimism. You want desperately to be this version of yourself.
I don't understand what you mean.
Of course you do, Master Bruce. You have the keenest mind of any man I've known.
Harley Quinn gave me some tea.
Yes.
You're not real. You're dead.
Yes.
Alfred.
But you aren't. You've been given the gift of being able to step back from the action to take an aerial view, to see the big picture you haven't let yourself see. You have no idea how long it will take for Miss Quinn's concoction to purge the toxins from your system. Now, if we're going to have some tea, let's do it properly.
Tea. Sounds nice.
Hell no! You've had enough tea. You're probably seeing the whole singing and dancing number right now. Batman the Musical on ice. Everyone with those big foam heads. Ivy, if you're listening through your plans, this would be a real good time to show up and tell me whether I got the doses right. I need Pointy Ears over here to get his shit together. Just a nice quick day trip. Not a full weekend at Woodstock.
The kitchen.
And now he's got the munchies. God help us.
Did you ever shut up? I really should have cut just a little deeper.
Pammy? Is that you?
Ah, you thought if you brought Batman here, you could lure your old girlfriend out of hiding. That's sweet. But Harley, you really should have picked somewhere a whole lot less flammable.
Punching bag! I meant Punchline!
Tell me what you see, Master Bruce. Which tea am I pouring for you?
It's your Darjeeling blend. The one from the cupboard to the left of the pantry. If you keep it in a glass jar, you would bring it to me in the cave on the cases where I was most disturbed and frightened. You thought I didn't notice. It was your way of telling me you knew I was afraid, but that I wouldn't say it out loud, and you were telling me it would all be okay. I tried making it the month after you passed, but it didn't taste the same.
If only you'd studied under the great tea masters of China in your travels.
If only.
Tell me how bad it is.
He's using my family's money to tie up the legal system to keep his gangs on the streets, terrorizing people, killing people. He's taken the fortune, the manor, Wayne Enterprises. He had Lucius poisoned and forced him to help modify my vehicles into something deadly. He's going to kill thousands more after making them watch the same movie I watched the night I lost my parents. Gotham City's death bought and paid for by the Wayne fortune.
You saw it from the beginning. The Joker lives in a cold, dead world, where you and he are the only real living beings. He mocks love and family by pulling his acolytes close to him, making a joke of your family, your relationships. But he'd just as soon put a bullet in their heads if that gave him the upper hand against you. He puts so many lives at risk so you know you can't save them all. Because he knows you are his opposite. There is no difference to him in taking one life for 1,000,000 lives. But there is to you.
Oh, come on, Harley. I thought you liked to have a little fun.
Why are you so damn heavy? Don't jump off roofs, for God's sake. This would be a real damn good time to wake up, by the way.
Batman's not going to save you, you old clown. He's not saving anyone. That toxin running through his system will take days of agony to clear. And by then there won't even be a city left to save. Stop hiding behind your failed hero.
Yeah, okay. I'll hide behind this big freaking gun instead. You know, Punchy, I'm really starting to not like you very much. Trying to cut my throat open was one thing, but then you come to burn down the only place I still like in this stupid city? I don't know how Joker twisted you up like this.
You don't know anything. You never have. And I sure as hell don't need a flamethrower to kill you.
Oh, honey, I went soft on you last time. This time around, I'm not going to hold back.
You think you're somebody because you had some kind of idiotic come-to-God moment after you lost the Joker. Somebody's bought into their own hype.
You don't know what you're talking about, kid.
Of course I do. Everyone knows how pathetic Harley Quinn is. The brilliant young graduate student who got a gig at Arkham to write her dissertation on the baddest of the bad, where she meets the Joker and finds out that underneath all that lipstick and horror is a sensitive guy. And if only that rotten Batman got out of the way, they could be happy together. So she busts him out and becomes his main squeeze. Because she's too damn stupid to realize she was just a means to an end.
And what the hell do you think you are?
I was in school when I saw that the world was falling apart around me, and everyone was pretending it wasn't. I felt like I was going crazy until I heard him speak. It took me a year to find him out in the world, to join his cause and take down this fake society. It took longer to prove to him that I was serious. I believe in the Joker, in what he stands for, and I'll be at his side when he finally kills Batman, and we take this war from city to city until everyone has heard his message.
You know, I feel sorry for you, kid. You still don't see that we're exactly the same. I thought Mr. J had a heart. You think he has a brain. But he's not doing this for any of the reasons you think he is. He doesn't believe in anything. He's a manipulator! He's manipulating you!
You don't get it. You want everyone to be as stupid as you were.
I feel sorry for you, Punchy, but not sorry enough to not kick your ass! There's nothing in this world who's ever going to care about more than that stupid bat!
You're wrong, and I'll prove it. I'll show you what Joker really believes once I kill Batman myself.
You take yourself so seriously, Master Bruce, but Batman is a child's dream. That you can travel the world and learn every possible way to save everyone. And there is a part of you that believes you can. And that dream is powerful and beautiful, and you must hold on to it. But there is a weight to the promise you made to yourself as a boy. It would crush any other man, and it has nearly crushed you more times than I can count. And since you lost me, it's come the closest I've seen.
I'm sorry.
No, boy, Listen to me. Look me in the eyes. You have spent too much time trying to save my life because you won't accept that I'm dead. You have pushed away the people that remind you of that fact. You hold it against Damien, who sat in a chair across from me, helpless as it happened. You hold it against Richard, who was not himself to help you fight Bane. You hold it against Selina for making you feel it was safe not to come home for a moment longer, for not wanting to come home. And then you tried to transform this city into what you thought I wanted it to be, opening the doors to the devil himself.
I failed.
No! No, damn it! This story isn't over yet! You are Batman! You need to accept the world you live in and accept what you can control! You need to accept that you did not and cannot save me! You also need to accept that you did not and cannot save your parents! But you can save yourself, and in doing so, you can save the lives of so many people in that city you love so much. Every life you save is a victory against death, against the Joker.
I don't think I can do it alone.
Then don't. Find your family. Find your love. Take back your city. Let go of the weight. Let go of the guilt. Let go of me, and do what you must do. Be the impossible man who saves all the families on their way home from the theater.
If I wake up with my mind intact, I won't hear your voice anymore. I don't know that I can do it without you.
My boy, this is you doing it without me. I am only a voice in your head, telling you what you need to hear to steady yourself and do what needs to be done. You don't need me on the other end of the bat computer to know exactly what I'd tell you in any circumstance. So wake up, my boy. Tell this city who you are.
You're awake. That's not possible. The toxin in your system.
Has no hold over me anymore.
But how? That's not possible.
I'm Batman!
About friggin' time you did that! She had this whole sad sack story, and if I had to listen to another minute, I was going to have to off myself. You know what? Maybe it's good I didn't end up a real shrink. You got your head on straight?
That depends.
The whole place is on fire. She burnt it up.
Then yes, my head is on straight. I need to reactivate my communication system.
I think you fried your circuits back at the theater.
Don't underestimate what I can fit in this belt. I call it a battery.
No, you freaking don't!
Computer, this is Batman. Get me the location of the family.
Designate which family members?
I need everyone.
I'm leaving.
Wait! I believe I've told you that's impossible!
It won't be. You're going to come along with me. Eddie, too.
Ha! My dear, why on earth would you think you could recruit us into superheroics? During a Joker attack of all things!
What if I told you I could make you a billionaire?